Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to Chronicle of Innsmouth, Mountains of Madness. It seems every time I try to get away from the world of H.P. Lovecraft, a pair of virtual tentacles drags me back kicking and screaming, and I'm kind of okay with it, to tell you the truth. I've come to terms with my fate. And this is a game I've actually been looking forward to playing for quite some time now. I played the original Chronicle of Innsmouth game by Psychodev a couple of years ago on the channel. I really enjoyed it. It was a great take on the Cthulhu mythos. It had some humor to it as well, which I enjoyed. It reminded me of the old point-and-click games that you would see back during the time of Lucasfilm games, which is one of the highest praises I can give to a point-and-click adventure. But the folks at Psychodev have worked really hard over the last 3 years for this sequel. I'm really happy to check it out. It came out yesterday, as a matter of fact, so I'm going to go ahead and put the link to it, to its Steam page in the description below. Definitely check it out if you feel so inclined. And let's go ahead and start our own adventure. Antarctica, 1921, Miskatonic University, Lake Expedition 4203.
Professor, there's something you must come see immediately.
Slow down. Tell me everything, slowly and clearly.
Professor, we have found...
Take a breath.
An entrance into the mountain.
Do you wish to take the tutorial? Well, it is definitely not my first rodeo with point-and-click adventure games, but we'll go ahead and do it just in case. Please select a dialogue option. Certain dialogue choices lead to further dialogue options. Investigate the dialogue options thoroughly. This may give you more facts about the mysteries you face.
An entrance into the mountain?
Yes, Professor. Exactly where the findings we discovered indicated. Incredibly, we were able to decipher the coordinates. It was not easy, I can tell you.
Where is it located precisely?
Precisely on the northeast side of the cliff. Unfortunately, it is covered by a thick layer of ice, probably formed over centuries. If not millennia, inlays are visible. Their shapes are not natural. We are facing an unprecedented discovery.
When was this discovered?
Yesterday morning, Professor. The radio was unusable from there due to the strange magnetism present. I immediately set out to inform you.
Give me a summary of the discovery.
The frozen findings discovered near the camp, with an advanced coordinate system. They led to a specific place on the side of the gigantic hill. There we discovered an entrance, completely frozen over, but not of natural formation. The radio does not work due to the strange magnetic field in the area. So, I left immediately to inform you.
So this is going pretty well in tune with the actual Lovecraft story at the Mountains of Madness. They're here in Antarctica, they find something that they're probably not supposed to find, and hilarity ensues. Well, not exactly hilarity, but you know what I mean.
What an incredible find! Prepare for immediate departure.
Certainly, Professor. I'll get the sleds ready.
And Johnson?
Yes, Professor?
Pack dynamite. Lots of dynamite.
As good as done.
I'm beside myself with excitement. The work of a lifetime. Could it be one of those legendary civilizations like Atlantis or Mu? Speculation is pointless. I cannot wait to admire it firsthand.
Be careful what you wish for. There's a cold wind. Looked like a frozen Mount Doom.
All is ready, Professor. To you goes the honor.
Gentlemen, here, today, we make history in this remote place at the edge of the world. We, with me to guide you, have made the most sensational discovery ever recorded in the annals of history. Signs of intelligent life in a place no human has ever set foot before. This will be spoken of for eons to come, and it will radically change everything we thought we knew. Forever!
Professor, everything you requested is ready.
Thank you, Danforth.
Choose where to walk by clicking a point on the screen. So, I guess we walk to the dynamite? Oh, perfect. Huzzah! Use the right mouse button to examine an object. Use the left button to perform the default action on the object. Try both of these actions on the crate. Is it? Oh, that crate. I see the crowbar. I mean, if we're going to be dealing with aliens, we might as well go all Gordon Freeman on them. Try first to observe by pushing the right mouse button.
It contains the detonator for the explosives.
Now try opening it by pressing the left mouse button.
The layer of ice that is formed around the rim prevents the lid from being opened. Fortunately, there is a crowbar sitting here.
Sometimes the default action for an object is pick up. Try clicking the left button on the crowbar to pick it up. Now, can we actually... I'm not sure how to get into the menu for the game itself. I'd like to tone down the wind just a little bit, but if you guys can still hear me, I think we're good. This is your inventory. Oh, okay, that's probably how we change the volume. Move the mouse cursor up near the top of the screen to find it again. The items you collect will always be available here. You can examine them here with the right mouse button or prepare them for use with the left mouse button. It is also possible to combine them. Pick up the crowbar and use it on the crate.
Exactly what I need.
Okay. This was one of those games where everything was maxed out at 100 when you launched the game. Even, I think if you change the settings and then exit out of the game, it'll be back here, so I need to remember where everything is. Okay. That should still be good. So we got our trusty crowbar.
I've done it. Everything needed to make the detonator is contained inside. All that remains is to collect them and mount the charge.
Also, if you guys need me to change anything, if I'm not noticing it, like volume-wise, just let me know in the comments and I'll get it changed. You have collected 2 new objects. Try combining them. The power of T-bar and base.
Now all that's left is to make that dynamite do its thing.
You have now learned all the controls needed to continue playing the game. That was an arduous tutorial. One last thing. Pressing the mouse wheel or tab key will highlight all the clickable points on the screen for you. Oh, that's handy. Oh, little Cthulhu faces. Let's look at the ice wall.
I would get nowhere with my bare hands.
You think? Now, obviously, this isn't going to work, but...
It would serve no purpose.
Alright. So we will go ahead and use... Wait, we need to look at
What a gigantic slab of ice! It must have taken millennia to form.
There we go. Detonator.
Everything is in place.
What could go wrong?
Stay back. We did it. Let's go inside to check.
A flying polyp comes out. Who's making all that racket?
Atwood? Danforth! Dyer! Organize the equipment, gather the men, tie up the dogs, and follow me.
Yeah, this looks fine.
I still can't believe what we have discovered.
Professor,
Such
wait for
magnificence.
us.
Bring the torches. You can't see a thing in here. What do we have here? We need lights.
I see tentacles. That's not a good sign.
Oh my god, what's in these frozen alcoves? Come see! Gentlemen, within this ice lie organic forms unlike anything we've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
What a sensational discovery!
Hell,
It will not be easy to pierce that layer of ice. Right, Professor?
not at all, Daya.
Professor,
Yes, Atwood.
do you know Pebodi from the engineering department?
Yes, I think I remember him.
He was working on a new type of drill that would do just that for us.
True. The whole campus was talking about it just before we left.
Great. We have to go back to camp to contact the university. The radios don't work here. One more thing we need to figure out. Remain here and keep updating the findings. We'll meet back there later.
So, judging by the shapes, those are either great race of Yith.
Hey, what's this here?
What?
There's something stuck in the ice. Help me get it out. This could be worth a fortune.
You know that everything recovered from an excavation must be handed over to the professor.
Really? And what if I told you that I know someone who will buy it, and you'll never have to work again for the rest of your life?
Sounds tempting.
Let's see what it is first.
Or Shoggoths. And I think they're about to find out. They're doing some Zack Snyder slow-mo here.
The unnatural silence, devoid of life, only the sound of the sea. Lone hadn't heard anything else for days. He felt no pain, but he could not stand. He could only crawl. At least now he could do that, and felt slightly stronger. But where to go? That was the problem. How would he escape from that hellish town? Innsmouth.
Oh, I forgot they call it Innsmouth. Holy crap, is this the character from the first game?
I'm still alive.
Barely. That was weird. Oh, okay, opening credits. I do know the voices are a little bit loud. I may quiet those down too. So I believe the main group of Psycho Dev operates in Italy. And they did the Kickstarter for this a while back. And they've really gone above and beyond to get this game out, considering everything else that's been happening in the world. So I'm glad that they were finally able to release it on Steam. It'd been kickstarted and everything, and I've actually held off playing the game. Got the game early, from playing it until now, just because I want to experience it like fully. Voice acting sounds decent. Ross Kevin Moffat.
Where to start? Well, it's not exactly easy for me to tell you everything I've been through. There's a turn of phrase that has stuck with me over the years. I read it in one of those collections of fantastical stories that are so popular these days.
Twitter.
The author says something about the sea of ignorance in which we all swim.
It's Twitter.
He is dead on. How I would love to have drowned in that sea, and to have continued my life as if nothing else mattered. Maybe I could have died happy, or at least at peace. But I digress. This all began for me with a call from a certain Armitage of Arkham's Miskatonic University. His brother had gone missing, and all the clues led to a remote coastal town, Innsmouth. And yes, I found Armitage's missing brother. Too bad he was already gone, and from a violent death, chained to the wall of the labyrinthian caves beneath the town. The sole survivor I met was a fellow missionary priest, still alive. The fools. They were crazy enough to believe that they could freely preach their religion in Innsmouth. The priest told me a story I dismissed as mere invention at first. A tiara holding the power to awaken unclean creatures from the fringe of imagination. But in the end, I came to believe his tale. I recovered that unholy relic. There, a shapeless mass, a horror beyond description, surged forth and attacked us.
That's the Shoggoth.
The priest managed to get away. I was not quite so lucky.
Oh, is that how he lost all the things? The limbs.
However, here I stand, able to tell you all of this. And it's from this point on that I want you to hear my story.
This may be our last chance.
What the hell?
I thought he didn't... Okay.
But what? That insane creature grabbed me. After that, I remember nothing. I have to get out of this godforsaken town. At least I'm still in one piece.
You weren't, though. At least it didn't look like it.
Smoking disgusts me now. Perhaps that's at least one positive outcome from all this? Anyway, I never learned how to swim. I'd rather die right here than go back in there.
You can't swim. Good job there, Tommy Vercetti. John Marston, or whoever the rockstar protagonist you are. Alright, let's just take the edge off of the voice volume. Just a little. Oh, we got a lot to check out here. So I'm trying to remember if this is what happened to the character from the first game, or if this is an original, like, protagonist.
I'm not going back in there.
No. At the end of Chronicle of Innsmouth, spoilers, by the way, it ends like the Chronicle of Innsmouth story. So this may be a new character, or maybe someone that we enter. It's been a long time since I played that first game. Either way, I'm intrigued. Strong-looking reeds.
Some strong-looking reeds.
That's what I said.
Handy.
Oh, we're gonna have to make a raft, aren't we?
I don't know how to swim in the open sea. I need something to keep me afloat.
I wouldn't want to swim in these waters anyway.
I can't get over there from here. The infamous town of Innsmouth, guarding the secrets they'll kill to keep. I got out, only by the skin of my teeth.
But look at his pant leg is completely torn, his arm's completely torn.
Looks like a plank from a broken crate. I'd say, knowing what goes on around here, that the crate was most likely thrown overboard in the scramble to avoid official scrutiny. An idea is forming in my mind about how to get myself over to the other side.
Okay.
I don't think the planks are enough to support me yet.
Do I need to grab more?
I can't carry two at the same time. Let's give this a try. I can't carry two at the same time. I can't carry...
Okay.
I'd better stack them on the shore.
Ah, alright, I see what they're wanting. Oh, not that way. No. There's death that way. And then we use the reeds. I guess we're making ourselves like a makeshift buoy.
I can use them to tie the planks together. This should work.
This guy's name's going to be Zatara, which means driftwood. Well, there's the church. Is that where the Esoteric Order of Dagon is holding court? Kick those legs there. What was his? Lone? What was his name? Oh, hi. Nothing inconspicuous here.
Hey, you! Come over here. Stay out of sight.
Is that Zadok?
Shush. Don't make the slightest sound, please.
Rest at ease. You're lucky you ran into me first.
Cobra
I'm
Commander!
the only one in town you can trust.
I just want to get out of here.
To the northeast, you will find an old abandoned railway that leads out of town. And now, I'll go distract them for you. You get to move on, and keep your head down.
That has to be Zadok.
Thank you. I hope I can somehow repay you one day.
A good bottle of whiskey is never unwelcome.
That's Zadok.
Speaking of which... Well, do you have any whiskey for the good Zadok?
Bingo.
Shut up, old man.
Why do we even let this smelly old tramp camp out at our town?
So, about that whiskey. Or would you like me to blab some of your secrets to the guy who works in the drugstore?
After him.
Sure.
Oh, that's some great references there to the original story.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Where are we going, though, is the question. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. I didn't know where I was. Okay, I know where I am now. Can we... It's like Pac-Man. We're good, we're good. Where are we going, though, is the question. Oh, railway station. What expert evasion?
He traveled in seclusion out of fear that they were following him.
It's a long walk without Joe and his bus.
He managed to get back home, to his Arkham. He couldn't, however, rid himself of the sense of dread he had brought back with him.
I've dragged my sorry self back home. Now comes the difficult part. But first, I must grab some shut-eye and a change of clothes.
Good call.
Underling number 7, report.
Master.
I hear you have some news of interest for me.
Yes, Master. Sadly, I must report that the Marshes have failed to keep the tiara in our possession for the upcoming ritual.
Very unfortunate. You just can't trust those damn fishmen. But we will remedy that. Continue.
Yes, Master. One of our Innsmouth affiliates reported something extraordinary. Some private investigator was attacked by the unspeakable creature that dwells in the labyrinth of tunnels, yet somehow survived.
What? Nobody has ever survived a Shoggoth. Track him down.
Oh, it'll be a job for underling number 8.
I gotta inform Armitage of his brother's ugly ends. Maybe I will also tell him something about the strange tiara. and about Elliot running off with it.
I'm going to have to rewatch my playthrough of the first game.
Perhaps his contacts can look into all that further. It could actually be dangerous, but who could even tell after all I've been through? Surely they don't lack for weirdness in that town.
Yeah, weirdness is definitely... Oh, there's a lot of things to explore. Let's see.
There's no time now. I must call Armitage.
And... I'm going to put the voice back up to full.
Armitage?
Lone, you're back? Finally. I've been waiting on news from you for weeks. I was beside myself with worry.
Weeks?
Yes. 33 days to be precise. But enough with the prattling. Have you found my brother?
I'd rather talk about it in person. When can I meet you at Miskatonic?
Immediately.
I'll see you shortly then.
Now, my question is that's not the...
I don't feel like picking it up.
The professor we saw earlier. I don't think so, but...
So many old cases. Lots of material concerning Red Hook. No time for that. Armitage is waiting for me. So many old cases. I bought this bulletin board to cover a huge hole in the wall.
Alright.
I have no time to analyze these old cases. Armitage is waiting.
Well, we can
feel at home in the shadows.
So edgy.
The usual mess.
Alright, let's at least look at things. Line cord?
No time for that. Armitage is waiting for me. Lots of useful stuff in here.
Which we can't touch because Armitage is waiting for us. Alright, I get the gist. Save some energy. Electricity, rather. Ooh. Got some Grim Fandango music in the background. I like that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Lone. I haven't seen you around in a while.
I've been working here and there.
I see. Take care, Lone.
Right back at you, Mickey. Mick's been here on the street peddling his wares for ages. And he's a really nice guy to boot.
Good job, Mickey.
A multitude of books. The entrance to the bookstore. It sells magazines and random knickknacks as well. Sometimes just leafing through a book is a nice time killer.
I love knickknacks.
No time for that. Armitage is waiting for me. Grocery, the sign says. Some fruit. Top shelf stuff by the looks of it. Who am I to say? I only eat saturated fats.
Good man.
Mon Leo, how you doing?
Lone, been a while. Been a month or more that I ain't seen ya.
Yeah, I was busy. How's your mom doing?
Old, but still going strong.
Good to hear. See you soon.
Stop by whenever you like.
A legendary figure in the neighborhood. Spends his days doing nothing.
Alright, I guess that's everything here.
Melvin Books.
Where are we going, though? I guess straight to Miskatonic? Oh, we got multiple places to go. Right, well, 2 right now, but I'm sure that's going to get more as we go on. And here we are at Miskatonic University, guys, and I think this is a good place to go ahead and end the first episode of the series. Interesting so far. Like, we definitely know that Lone, like, got disfigured or something by a Shoggoth, but he woke up, like, regenerated. So I wonder if he's got the Innsmouth taint as well, and maybe his limbs regenerated? You know, kind of like a lizard, but that's not a thing with fishmen. I'm not sure. Like most Lovecraft games, right now we have more questions than answers, and hopefully we'll find at least a few in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.